Today we're going to be showing you guys a few more features of your drawing layouts, your move and copy of your sheets, your table feature, your BOM balloons, a few on your annotate, a few small things, your sketch tab features, and then your publish tab features on your drawings. So this should be the last section of your drawing that you're going to run through, and after that you should know how to do drawings quite easily. Guys, sorry to interrupt your video. I just wanted to ask you, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's going to make it easier for me to share my content with you guys in the future, and it will make it so that you don't miss anything. Cool, here goes the video. Okay, so what we're going to start with, obviously I need to open my drawing sequence. So we're going to go new, drawing. I'm going to give it PRN-00-01, no, 0, not a 0, dash 1, 1. Then I'm going to say OK. Then it's going to go empty without format. Okay, so we're going to act like these are not here. So we're going to act like that says none. Okay, so you're going to click browse. You're going to go working directory. You're going to go your assembly format, which I've done previously and saved. And I'm going to say open. Okay, now it's got my assembly format there. I'm on empty with format. And I'm going to say OK. Now this format has been set up like this, where it asks me for parameters. So this is drawn by custom CAD man. Okay, the project is PRN. Okay, the parameters of the revision is 1. Okay, then as you can see, it pops out my format. Now we need to add our parts. So we can right click and say insert general view, or as I showed you in my last video, general view right there. We say OK, and we click anywhere on the sketch. Okay, so now again, our orientation, I can change back, I can change bottom, but we're just going to stick to standard orientation. Okay, you can also change isometric or trimetric. Not a trimetric, it does vary. So if I go isometric, as you can see, so actually we can actually leave it like that for now. It makes no difference. Then obviously this is too small, so we're going to go back to our scale. We're going to say 0.08. okay, as you can see, much bigger now. Then okay, the next thing I want to show you guys is something I forgot to show you in our previous video, but we're catching up now, so it's fine. You're going to click here on table. Okay, we are going to add some BOM balloons to our sketch so that you know which part here is actually correlated to which part here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to click on BOM balloons. Okay, we are going to select a region, so you're going to select your column that you selected. Okay, then I'm going to say okay. Then I'm going to say create balloon. Then I'm going to click on my assembly. As you can see, it spits out my BOM balloons right there, which reference 1 will be part 1 and 2 will be part 2. So, and then there's the quantities as well that you need for the assembly. So for the full assembly, that'll be the quantities you require. So then again, we can move these as a normal dimension. We can edit the attachment like a normal dimension. Okay, just like all the rest. Okay, very simple, very easy, and it's quite a nice feature because obviously then you know which which parts are related to which part numbers in your table here, and then you can go select them, which is quite nice. And then you can also open them and pull them from here, as I explained in my previous video as well, on how to open parts from an assembly. This will work exactly the same. So if I click here now, and I click on this, and I right click, and I say open, it will physically open that part, as you can see there. Okay, as you can see, quite a nice part this. I remember working on this. But this is actually also an assembly. So you can have assemblies inside assemblies, but we'll do that in the next video or two. I'll get to the assemblies. Okay, so this is your bomb balloons. Then the next thing I want to show you, we've done our annotate. The next thing I'm going to do is show you sketch. So sketch is just a feature for you to sketch extra lines, extra circles if you feel like you need to surround a part or whatever. Whatever you need the sketch for. Works exactly the same as your normal sketch. Your lines are going to be lines, just like all the other features, all the other sketch features. Okay, so these are going to work exactly like all your other features. As you can see, sketch there, I can sketch circle here. Okay, very, very easy. And then to close, just hit the center button. So then, as you can see, like that. So I'm just going to remove that one because it's annoying me. But so the same as all your other sketch functions that you have in your normal sketch when you do a part, those are all there. So if you need to review those, go look at my video called, I think it's part 1 or part 2, which focuses on the sketches in Creo, and that will be your way to learn all those keys. Very simple basics. It's like AutoCAD, normal draw a line, draw a circle, but there are a few nitty-gritty things that you would need to work on there. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to work on, we're going to go to the Publish tab. Okay, so this is a neat little tab. So instead of saving as and selecting a DXF, as I've showed you before in some of my other videos, or a PDF, when you say File, Save a Copy, then you can select your DXF, PDF, DWG, all those things. Okay. So instead of doing that, you can also print from here. So you can print, obviously there you can see print plot. So you can do your settings for your print, obviously, like normal printer settings, page size, yeah. I'm not going to delve too much in that. It's normal standard printing functions. Okay, then your other one obviously is your DXF. So if I want to change this into a laser cutting DXF, all I do is I say export, and I type the name in, and then I hit OK, and it will be a DXF. Same like all the others. The PDF I can show you. So if I click on PDF and I click export and I say OK, it will turn into a PDF of the actual drawing, and it will have all the pages. So if you have 25 tabs at the bottom, where it says sheet, it will have all those as a page individually per assembly, in your PDF. So you would have whatever you have here, you would have in your PDF. So as you can see there, pops up like that. It'll open your Adobe, it'll open the PDF for you, give you an example. The name, unfortunately, at the top here won't be your file name that it's actually saved it as, but I think that's just because it's opening it as a preview. It's not really opening the actual PDF. You can print it from here, but if you're going to open it, it'll open under the name that you saved it as. Okay. Now, nice little feature, extra feature is if you want to zoom correctly and you want the whole page, the whole drawing zoomed, you can zoom extents up here. Click there. See there, it's quite nice. It brings it into the limits of the actual drawing. So that's always a nice little feature. Then another one I wanted to show you guys with the notes is if we put the notes, say I make a note, yeah, and I say notes, okay, and I click on here and I click text style, that will also bring up my font, my size, the same as what I showed you guys when you right click on the dimension. So if I right click here now and I go properties, there's your text style, that's the same thing, but instead of going here to the actual properties, you can just highlight it and click text style. Okay, simple, easy, quite a few of those. Okay, we're gonna stop there today, but on the next one I'm gonna do sheet metal, and then after that we'll do assemblies. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey guys, quick favor, if this video helped you, tap like. It tells YouTube my content is worth showing to more people. And hit subscribe if you want more quick tutorials, tips and real engineering tricks for Creo. More videos dropping every week. Have a great one, guys.